What the Igbos will do if anything dares happens to Nnamdi Kanu, Amaechi revealed. Mbazulike Amaechi, a First Republic aviation minister, has warned the federal government against maltreating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, following his rearrest. Amaechi warned that Igbo would react if anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu while in custody. He insisted that the IPOB leader had committed no crime. The foremost nationalist urged the government to ensure that Kanu gets a fair trial. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any offense, and if anybody thinks that he has committed any offense, let him be taken to court and be given a fair trial. Nobody, I say it again, nobody should beat or maltreat him. Otherwise, Igbo will react. This is the time Igbo should react to what the federal government is doing to him. What is the federal government doing to the people in the north who are killing people and sacking them from their communities and all over Nigeria? Vanguard quoted him as saying, Kanu was arrested on Sunday and repatriated to Nigeria to continue the criminal trial against him. He was brought before Justice Binta Nyako led Federal High Court yesterday for his trial. Justice Nyako adjourned the matter while ordering his remand in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. My dear viewers, you see, Igbo are all out for this action. They are all out. This is when Nigerian government will now see what is called agitation. That's agitation that they are actually looking for a very long time. All these ones that we have been putting up are all soft agitations. They are all soft agitations. They will now see what is called agitation. They will now see what is called agitation. All this while they have been looking down on the Biafrans, saying these guys are not it. They can do anything. Now they will now see what they can do. Amaechi is warning them. Amaechi is warning them because he knows what the IPOBs or what the Igbos are capable of doing. He knows what they are capable of doing. That is why he's calling them to order. He knows. See, Nnamdi Kanu control world power. Maybe you don't. It's not by bragging. That is why this arrest that has just been carried out, even federal government themselves are already in for it, because they will now start seeing voices, unbelievable voices that they have never seen or heard in their entire life before. They know how to capture people secretly. They know how to capture people secretly. They know how to gun people down secretly, even in prison. Happy? They will now see the second phase of this very one. Nigeria is a country that is very good at gunning people down secretly. But I am telling you that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to be a very different one. Oh, it's going to be a very different one. Unbelievable ones. Unbelievable ones. And that is why I am also joining Amaechi in advising the federal government on this very action. To be careful. to be very, very careful. You have captured him good and fine, but handle him like an egg. He is an egg. He is an egg. He is an egg and should not be taken for granted. Do you understand? Should not be taken for granted. It should not be overlooked or rough-handled. Because if he is overlooked or rough-handled, you will not believe what the outcome is going to be at the end. The whole place is already filled with tension already. Everybody is just tensed up. Everybody is just filled with fear. Everybody is just filled with trouble. The people are troubled. The whole southeast is just tensed. Umuahia, Anambra, everywhere is just hot just because of the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. And I bet you this is how it's going to be until a fair judgment is made concerning the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. And now the federal government will now see what is called the father of all protest and agitation. They will now see. Do you understand? They will now see what is called the father of all protests. You see that? So that is why I am of the opinion that the federal government on their own side should give Nnamdi Kanu that preferential treatment in terms of pardon. Even if they will still arrest him, they should still grant him some level of pardon. Because you see, too much torture on Nnamdi Kanu will make him 4 weeks, and once in 4 weeks, anything happens to him, I'm telling you that this country might even come to an end. It might come to an end, though. Let us not let us not just try it. And since Nigerian government is very good at going after people in prison secretly and executing them, Nnamdi Kanu's case should be an exception. His case should be an exception. It is a word of advice. It is a word of advice. So whosoever that loves himself should also call the federal government to order and advise them on this issue. It is also for their good, because when it begins to happen, you will not believe it. Then you will say, we were told, but we refuse to listen. All right. A word, they say, is enough for the wise. Let me hear from you, my dear viewers from the outside, to know what your take concerning all that has just been said may be. Okay? If you're new, don't forget to click on the red subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.